9 practical ways to enhance your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is our ability to be aware of our emotions and the emotions of those around us. And this is becoming an increasingly important skill in the future of work. In one example, an insurance company looked at the performance of sales agents, and those who ranked highly on emotional intelligence were selling on average insurance policies worth over $110,000, while those ranking lower on EQ were selling policies with an average premium of $54,000, so half of it. In my book Future Skills, I look at the 20 skills we will need to succeed in the future of work, and emotional intelligence is one of those 20. So here are some simple ways and practical ways you can use to improve your emotional intelligence. Be curious. There's a scientific link between curiosity and emotional intelligence, which makes sense when you think about it. Part of being emotionally intelligent is being curious about how others feel and, of course, how you feel. So why not show an active interest in the people around you? You can do this by asking open-ended questions. Try simply asking about their goals, their interests, their challenges. It might give you a really good insight into how they are feeling. Listen actively and intentionally. To understand how others are feeling, you have to pay attention to what they're telling you, both with their words and with their body language. Practice empathy. The ability to put yourself in other people's shoes is a key component of emotional intelligence. But when did you last consciously put yourself in someone else's shoes? With our busy and stressful lives, we don't always take the time to stop and think, how would I feel if I was in their situation? So try practicing this when you speak to other people. You might be surprised at how powerful this exercise is when it comes to grasping other people's points of views. Identify and analyze your own emotions. Try to observe how you are feeling, perhaps even applying labels to it like anger or happiness, and consider how it might influence your behavior and decisions. Over time, as you become more accustomed to analyzing how you feel, you should find it easier to stop and think before you act, rather than letting emotions take over. Learn to accept your own emotions. When observing how you feel, practice accepting your emotions without judgment. This can be really hard when we're feeling something like jealousy or anger, because we are hardwired to feel ashamed of such feelings. But accepting our emotions is the first step in being able to manage them. Be mindful. A great way to tune into your emotions is to practice mindfulness, or being fully present in the moment. Take a few moments to really focus on everything that's going on inside and around you, thoughts, feelings, sensations, and use this understanding to analyze your feelings in more detail. This can be especially useful in times of stress. Keep a journal. Journaling is another great way to tune into your feelings. Take a few minutes each day to write down how you felt across the day and reflect on where those emotions might have stemmed from. Measure your emotional intelligence and track your progress. EQ can be measured just like IQ. There are lots of tools online that will help you measure your EQ and identify areas you might want to work on. Especially if you repeat this every 6 months or every year, you can then see progress. Invest in an emotional intelligence course. There are free courses online, so it doesn't even necessarily require a financial investment. It's more about investing your time and energy in self-directed study and making a commitment to your continual learning. For more on future skills and future trends, subscribe to my channel, have a look at my book Future Skills, and check out my podcast and my website.